Team the football with that punt at their own 5-yard line. They're not able to get closer to midfield. Spina down the field towards midfield. Flag was not pulled, and that is going to be enough for the first down. A nifty pitch and catch representing Austin and the New Orleans Saints. Clock will run until we get under a minute to go in both the first and second halves. Spina, here comes the pressure towards the end zone, batted away at the last minute. And the Giants stand tall on 3rd and goal. They'll get the football. Yeah, but 3 downs to try to punch it across from 3 yards out. But that offset shotgun pass is caught. There's the score. Now Charlotte Soto, the X factor on that drive for the team from Staten Island.
What a reception. They were grabbing her left arm and she caught it with her right hand. One-handed catch. Look at this. First, the route, of course. And then, it feels like even though she's short and small, she's very physical. You can see her use her body.
Giants grab the advantage. Going for the 1-point conversion in the very back of the end zone, and there it is. Spina claps for the snap, gets it cleanly on 4th down. There is a reception just across midfield and enough to move the chains. Aware of that, they'll drift back further away from the line of scrimmage. Delayed rush, and the flag was not pulled. Still on the move towards that front pylon, and Karam's out of bounds just shy of the goal line. Whether is your main objective here to score the touchdown would be my question. 1st and goal, let's see. May be irrelevant, and it is. Just like that in the back corner. And the Saints now an extra point away from tying this one up. Russo has been incredible this afternoon for Texas Fury.
Yes, and this is such a great design play. So, like we said, bunch formation is really hard to cover when you out route. Basically, you're going to be a yard of separation. That should be a touchdown, like it was.
4 receiving touchdowns for Russo, looking for the conversion, and right on cue, there it is, we're tied. Well, Christina Russo, a big basketball player. The graphic, a big fan of the Knicks. Great time to be a fan of the New York Knickerbockers, the world champions in the NBA, across the middle, and a big play. And the flag was pulled shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal from inside the 10.
Team another opportunity to get points on the board, so I think it was a perfect timing if they end up with points here.
What a move towards the front pylon. Kristanovic gets it done. Oh, that was shifty.
I love to see this from players, especially taller players. It's not as easy to move when you're a little bit taller because your center of gravity is a little bit higher. She does a great job of stepping inside and then outside time. Undefeated in pool play. This is a dangerous team. We have to keep an eye out for this Giants team because it's filled with stars.
A couple of standouts from Tottenville High School on the slant. Kristanovic did not get the pull. Still on her feet. Down the near sideline, and finally the pull at the 13.
To make sure you can stop the play.
Bottom of the screen, Kristanovic looking her direction. Now the secondary route is there. And Tesserero into the end zone on 3rd and goal, and they'll go for 1.
Taking advantage exactly of that. The defense playing really tight to the offense. You can see right there the man coverage. It just takes one step ahead of that defense.
And most importantly on the scoreboard, a 19-7 lead. They'll go for the 1-point play. And open for the score and the strike. Tesserero again. So the touchdown and the conversion, the lead extends to 13.
It's crazy.
16, 2nd in midfield. Only 4 yards away from the first. They'll secure that here. Tripped up. There's Casillas, but it'll be 1st down and goal. So 3 tries to score a touchdown. And really think about 400 acres of incredible sports action year-round. The toss back and the catch, and the Saints are right back in it from 17 yards out. And the grab on the move by Kirsten Wilson. Liberty Hill High School, standout track athlete, and Rebecca, now 5 touchdown grabs in this tournament.
Yeah, and I love everything about this play. the two quarterbacks, the defense moving, being a little bit confused about that, and then the pass, which is just perfect in the end zone to get back into this.
Play, they'll go for 1. Go for the 1-point conversion from the 5. You can go for 2 from the 10. The pass was caught and crossing the goal line before the pull. Give her the 1-point play. And Casillas reaching across the end zone just in the nick of time. Giants get it back. First and mid, underneath. Flag was not pulled until the 19. So a gain of 14 on first down.
Time.
Saints 2 of 5 on third. Spina, little play action. Mackey. And Mackey with the pull, 1 yard shy of the line to gain there at midfield. So the clock continues to wind down. 4th and mid to go. Only a yard is needed to extend this drive.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I say. This has to do a lot with experience. I think she was trying.
At times today, let's see what happens. She'll line up to the right side of the center. 3rd down and goal. It all comes down to this. And Spina looking that direction already to see what that zone coverage looks like. There's the pass, and it's incomplete. There are no flags on the field, and the Giants' defense holds.
That was such a good hold by the defense, and you could see the pressure from the rusher making a difference when it came to Eva Spina throwing that ball with, I don't want to say confidence, but comfortably is the word that I'm looking for. The rusher did her job on pressuring her on throwing that ball before she was ready to. That was an incomplete pass. The game is basically sealed.
Quick kneel down, out of timeouts, and that will do it. The team from Staten Island, New York, THT Yellow, representing the Giants, advancing after a 20-14 win over the Saints out of Austin, Texas. Texas Fury, ATX Black. A fun afternoon in the round of 16.